the moment aliens realized humans are the hunters, not the hunted. Opens with the introduction of a mysterious and highly advanced alien civilization. For centuries, this alien species has been exploring the galaxy in search of new planets, resources, and civilizations to conquer. They possess technology far beyond humanity's comprehension, capable of observing distant worlds in detail. Upon discovering Earth, they are intrigued by the planet's diverse ecosystem and abundant resources. However, they are most fascinated by the humans, whom they view as an inferior species. The aliens observe human society from afar, recording images of bustling cities, vast oceans, and sprawling forests. At first glance, they see humanity as weak, emotionally driven, and disorganized, traits they associate with fragility. Their observation technology provides a clear view of human history, from the earliest cave paintings to the rise of great civilizations, but the aliens dismiss these as signs of human inadequacy, interpreting art and culture as distractions rather than strengths. They see humanity's conflicts and divisions as a reflection of their disunity, further reinforcing their belief that humans are incapable of mounting any real defense. This fuels their arrogance and underestimation of the species. Confident in their superiority, they plan an invasion of Earth, expecting an easy conquest, completely unaware of the true nature of the humans they are about to face. As the invasion begins, the aliens deploy their forces to target isolated rural regions first, believing that humanity will cower in fear or, at worst, surrender. The aliens anticipate a swift and effortless takeover, assuming the planet's population will be easily intimidated by their advanced weaponry and superior technology. However, as their invasion unfolds, the aliens are caught off guard by something they never anticipated: humanity's fierce resistance. Instead of scattering in panic, humans rise to the occasion, fighting with an intensity and resourcefulness the aliens cannot comprehend. Ordinary farmers, hunters, and civilians become the first line of defense, using whatever means they can to fight back. Farmers armed with makeshift weapons like pitchforks, hunting rifles, and farming tools launch guerrilla attacks against the invaders, catching them by surprise. In remote forests, hunters track down alien scouts with the same precision they would use to hunt wild game, ambushing the aliens in the dense foliage. The humans, who have lived in harmony with the land for millennia, use their knowledge of the terrain to outsmart their technologically superior adversaries. As the aliens attempt to invade human villages, they find themselves facing unexpected resistance from wild animals, wolves, bears, and even herds of deer that seem to attack the invaders, as if understanding the threat they pose. This wild alliance between nature and humanity only amplifies the aliens' confusion and surprise. The aliens had expected their superior technology to crush human resistance effortlessly, but instead, they face a species that fights back with unyielding tenacity and ingenuity, a species capable of turning the most primitive tools into weapons of survival. As the aliens continue to press forward with their invasion, their commanders begin to study human history more thoroughly in an attempt to understand the nature of their resistance. They analyze humanity's evolution, delving into ancient records of early human life, studying how humans adapted to their environment and survived against the odds. The aliens are taken aback when they realize that humans have always been predators, not prey. From the earliest days of humanity, when humans were small, vulnerable creatures compared to the massive megafauna they hunted, to the creation of tools and weapons, humans have always fought to survive by outsmarting creatures much larger and stronger than themselves. The aliens learn of early humans' reliance on cooperation and strategy, from forming hunting parties to using spears and tools to bring down game that was often more powerful than they were. Over time, humans evolved new hunting strategies, developing advanced weapons like bows and arrows, and later, firearms, which allowed them to become formidable predators. The aliens come to understand that humans have always been apex predators, adapting and evolving their skills and tools to hunt and survive in an often hostile environment. They begin to realize that they are facing a species that has always relied on intelligence, adaptability, and teamwork to conquer challenges far greater than themselves. This revelation causes the alien leaders to reconsider their assumptions about humanity, but by now, their invasion is already in full swing, and they cannot afford to retreat. Meanwhile, humanity's resistance intensifies. Realizing they must unite to overcome the alien threat, nations put aside their differences and work together to devise a counteroffensive. Scientists, military commanders, engineers, and ordinary citizens from all corners of the globe collaborate to create new weapons, technologies, and strategies to combat the invaders. the development of human countermeasures becomes a race against time. The alien forces, who initially believed their superior technology would guarantee victory, are now forced to confront the ingenuity and resourcefulness of a species they had underestimated. Human scientists begin to hack into alien technology, reverse engineering their weapons and using them against the invaders. Military forces use captured alien spacecraft to launch attacks on the aliens' own fleets, while soldiers and civilians develop makeshift weapons from the very technology the aliens thought would protect them. The aliens' bioweapons, which they had designed to incapacitate humanity, are turned against them, as humans find ways to adapt and neutralize the alien biological threats. At the same time, human ingenuity shines through in creative, unconventional tactics that the aliens could never have anticipated. Ambushes, deceptive warfare, and psychological strategies all come into play as humanity wages a battle not just of firepower, but of wit. The aliens, now faced with a resistance far more formidable than they ever imagined, begin to falter. The more they fight, the more they realize that they cannot predict human behavior, and the war becomes a battle of wills, with the humans proving to be an unpredictable and relentless foe. Alien leaders begin to argue amongst themselves, some advocate for an immediate retreat, while others push for a full-scale retaliation. But in the face of human unity, even the aliens begin to feel doubt. As the battle reaches its apex, humanity stages a final, massive counteroffensive. The human forces launch a coordinated attack on the alien command center, using everything from spacefaring technology to underground tunnels to infiltrate and destroy the alien leadership. On the ground, humans engage in large-scale battles, using alien weapons and their own strategic brilliance to break through the alien defenses. In the skies, human pilots face off against alien fighters, their combat skills honed over centuries of conflict. Despite being vastly outnumbered and outgunned, humanity's determination to survive fuels their every move. Amid the chaos, a human hero emerges, a soldier or a civilian who makes the ultimate sacrifice in order to turn the tide of the battle. This sacrifice galvanizes humanity, inspiring soldiers and civilians alike to fight with renewed strength and courage. The final confrontation becomes a battle of attrition, with the humans' unwavering will to survive slowly wearing down the alien forces. As the aliens begin to retreat, the leaders of the alien invasion are forced to acknowledge the undeniable truth: they have been outsmarted and outmaneuvered by a species they once viewed as weak and inferior. In a final, powerful moment, the alien leaders accept that they have misjudged humanity in the most profound way. Humanity has proven, beyond a shadow of a doubt, that they are not the hunted, they are the hunters, and the alien invaders have learned this lesson the hard way. The story concludes with humanity's victory, but the victory is bittersweet. The Earth has been scarred by the invasion, and the survivors are left to rebuild and reflect on the lessons they have learned. The aliens, now defeated, retreat to the far reaches of the galaxy, but they do so with a newfound respect for the species they once thought of as prey. Earth, forever changed by the experience, enters a new era, one where humanity is no longer a vulnerable species on the fringes of the galaxy. Instead, they are now recognized as the true predators of the cosmos, resilient, relentless, and capable of overcoming any challenge that stands in their way. This extended version dives deeply into the alien perspective, the humans' growing resistance, and the emotional depth of the characters involved. It adds layers of detail, making each scene more engaging and reflective of the themes of survival, adaptation, and human ingenuity.